Also, a Spartanburg man is being remembered by his community after it's believed he died during an industrial accident. So this is 20-year-old Alex Burl Gordon. He was last seen in May of last year, and his blood was found on a shredding machine at the Industrial Recovery and Recycling Plant that's in Greer. Over the weekend, family, friends, and community members came together in his honor for Muscles for Zuckles, a car show fundraiser put on by Breaking Necks, Blacklist Outlaws, and Misfits of the Upstate. They say Gordon loved cars, and his loss is tragic, but they hope his family can find some comfort through this event.
I think it's absolutely amazing, the car community coming together like they do, especially for the fact that he is my godson, and it's just the warmth that makes me feel the car community coming together as a whole and doing what they do is just absolutely amazing.
All of those proceeds from the car show are being donated in Alex's name to the Hope Center for Children.